So I want to discuss my contract between Hillcrest School District and Jeff's Sporting Goods. And in the contract, hereinafter, Hillcrest School District will be called Hillcrest, Jeff's Sporting Goods will be called Jeff's. Some basic information: Santa Barbara School District is the district that is in this contract, and Jeff's is the authorized athletics uniform company engaging in the manufacturing of athletic apparel. So we begin with Jeff's. Covered school grade shall mean elementary, middle, and high school. Hillcrest marks, meaning the logos, the names, the nicknames, the mascots, the trademarks. I have in here team, meaning the athletes attending Hillcrest. Game, meaning the games, match, meets, or tests or competitions. In this contract, coach shall mean an individual employed during the term of this agreement to act as a head coach employed by the Hillcrest School District. Contract year shall mean the school year that this contract covers and is a consecutive 12 months. Covered product program activity shall mean the games and practices, as well as staff, meaning coaches and assistant coaches. Products shall mean the athletic wear and the athletic teams and staff wear while participating in covered athletic programs. Authentic competition apparel consists of uniforms with the Hillcrest logo, player number, and player name. Uniforms consist of basketball, volleyball, and soccer. Hillcrest reserves the right to order up to 500 single items that comprise of sport uniform items. I have in here terms. This agreement shall remain in full force and effect for the period of one contract year from July 15, 2018 through July 15, 2019, unless terminated earlier in accordance with terms and conditions hereof. Collectively, the term, this agreement shall be interpreted in its entirety and not as a one-year agreement. Jeff's product supply obligation. In partial consideration of the rights granted under this agreement, Hillcrest shall be entitled to order uniforms as needed and receive the below indicated amount as its first order. The aggregate retail of supplied product that Hillcrest may order for each order is set forth based on need and number of enrolled students. I then have product ordering, delivery, and logo. The orders can only be submitted by the coach with a purchase order signed by the superintendent. The school logo must be submitted in high-resolution DPI via JPEG, or otherwise there could be a delay in production. Delivery shall be made 30 days from first order submitted by July 24, 2018 for delivery of August 23, 2018. I also included expedited orders that will have a delivery within 15 days of an order that is 20 pieces or less, because sometimes students come in mid-year and they might need those uniforms ASAP. I then have consideration. Hillcrest will make an additional advance payment to Jeff's in the amount of $10,000 in exchange for the right to take delivery of an additional order within days after placing the first initial order. I also have a graph here showing what the first order consists of: the base basketball shorts, socks, and basketball tank tops. I have the quantity, I have the price per piece, and then a subtotal of all, and this is the total of all pieces, $5,687.50. Also, Hillcrest agrees to pay Jeff's $10,000 plus the $56.87.50 within 14 days after the signing of the agreement. I included termination rights for Hillcrest as well as Jeff's, and in this, Hillcrest has a 5-day cooling off period in which they will have the opportunity to cancel this contract, just in case they had a change of mind or maybe funds aren't available. And as well, I have the same exact in here for Jeff's, a 5-day cooling off period. I have breach of contract. If Hillcrest fails to uphold the guidelines of this contract, it will be a breach. Hillcrest shall pay Jeffs the amount of the initial order of $56,8750 with an additional $10,000 for a total of $15,687.50. If Jeffs fails to produce the items pursuant to this agreement, then Jeffs will pay Hillcrest $20,000. In the entire contract, I added this because sometimes parents kind of try to go around things. So in here I have this contract is between Hillcrest and Jeffs. Hillcrest gives authorization for the coach to place orders with a purchase order signed by the superintendent. No other staff, parent, or student are allowed to place orders for uniforms under this contract. Then it will be signed on this day, month, and year, initiated and enforced under the guidelines set above. The superintendent will sign and Jeffs will sign. And that concludes my contract.